Hello everybody, hope that you are very well and welcome to this evening's live stream where we are going to be going through Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano and Binance coin. What a lineup we have for you this evening. We'll be going through how I'm expecting this to trade out over the next few weeks, and yeah, I hope that you really enjoy it. It should be a bit of a relaxing, fun live stream for you all. Go through some technical analysis, go through some charts, go through some predictions, and yeah, I guess we can refer back to this video and see how these predictions progress. So obviously, first of all, I need to say hello and welcome to everybody. Hope that you are all doing very, very, very good this evening. Hello. Yes, we got the right comment straight away. Smash the likes up, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1,200 people in here this evening. Let's smash up the likes. If you're looking forward for me covering Cardano and Binance coin for the first time on live stream, you can absolutely destroy. Smash up those likes, turn them all blue, get that to 1,000 likes. It shows me that you like me covering altcoins. If you like me to cover altcoins, smash up the likes. If you do not want me to cover altcoins and just stick to Bitcoin, let me know in the comment section and just say Bitcoin only. We don't care about altcoins. I don't mind. I'm doing altcoins because I think maybe people will like it, but if nobody wants me to ever cover alts, then I will really simply not ever cover alts. So let me know in the comment section. Is it interesting for you that I give you my predictions on these other altcoins? Or do you only ever want me to just cover Bitcoin and that's it? We'll have to wait and see. ¿Qué pasa? Estoy muy bien, muy contento. Sí, la verdad, estoy muy bien. Shout out to my friends from the Spanish-speaking countries. Unfortunately, I don't have the skills of Victor to speak like 10 languages. But wow, we have a lot of people very hyped, I think, for Cardano ADA. Lots of people. Other people just want Bitcoin. So, well, we'll start with Bitcoin. I suppose we'll start with Bitcoin here on the lower term time frames. We'll cover a few different altcoins and then we'll end with the big Bitcoin prediction. So I suppose this will be the order of events. Start with the lower term time frame here on Bitcoin, move on to Ethereum, move on to Cardano BNB, and then end with a higher term time frame perspective of Bitcoin, of how this could play out over the next few weeks to months. I feel that's like a pretty good order to do things in. Starting in low term Bitcoin, do the alts, then end with the higher term time frame predictions. How does that sound to everybody? We have a mixture of people, whether they like alts or whether they like Bitcoin. I think we have a mixture of people. Necesitamos un live stream en español. Tal vez algún día, tal vez algún día. Pero vamos. So let's begin here on Bitcoin. Well, really simply, the lower term time frame really hasn't changed so much. It's the higher term time frame that's like changing as we speak. But the lower term time frame here, we're still range bound on Bitcoin. We still obviously had that swing failure pattern of the high, which led us in the end down to the low of our range. We had the swing failure pattern of the low of the range, which head back up to the middle of the range. As we can see that these levels, very well respected, each of those daily levels. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, this is what I want to start off with saying. I really want to start off with saying this. What I want to start off with saying, ladies and gentlemen, is look at the respect of these levels, okay? Just look how perfect they're respected, okay? And I want to remind you all of when we were showing these in the for the public. Obviously, for the champions, I marked out these levels over a week ago while we were at $58,000. I was marking out these levels for the retracements to be aware of. Obviously, for the public, I gave you the video on the 23rd of February. You can go back and watch it if you haven't already, where I was saying it's time to buy Bitcoin and the exact trade that I was taking, where I literally talked you through the exact long trade that I was taking. And you can see that these daily levels, 44888, 47993, 51613, were the exact same daily levels. And as you all know, that was my target for the long trade, where I was talking you through my exact trade. I was talking through the big target will be that daily at 51613. Well, that was on the 23rd of February for the public, absolute free. What happened 2 days later? We made our way up to the top of that daily level. Ladies and gentlemen, what I want to start off here by saying is, can you see how the exact levels that we gave you in advance were literally the exact high of the move? and the exact low of the move. So whenever anybody tells you because this is what you're going to hear a lot, they're going to tell you if Bitcoin dumps, I can guarantee people in the news are going to be telling you Bitcoin is dumping because of F2 pool, or Bitcoin is dumping because of an influx of Bitcoin to the exchange, or Bitcoin is dumping for this other random reason, whatever they can think of, and I can challenge anybody that says this downwards move because it was of F2 pool. This move was because of an influx of Bitcoin onto the exchange. Oh, this was because of Bitcoin dominance. Oh, this big was because of that reason, this reason, that reason, this reason, that reason. Well, I can tell you with 100% certainty, it's not got anything to do with that. Literally, the reason why we moved down from this exact level that I was telling you 2 days in advance, where I was telling you the exact time to buy Bitcoin, which was at the low of the daily, and the exact place to sell Bitcoin, which was our exact daily level of resistance. I was giving you all those levels in advance. So why did we reject it? Ladies and gentlemen, we rejected there because we got a swing failure pattern onto our daily resistance. So how perfect. And there should be nobody in the comments section of the video that is able to dispute the fact that we rejected up here because we hit into the daily level with a swing failure pattern, and we bounced here because we had a swing failure pattern of the daily. And look at this, we come straight up into our daily, and look at the pullback that we're getting. So you can see that how these levels, which were not high in sight, that were given in advance, were literally dictating the high of the Bitcoin move that we had. We hit into that high and we got a drop down of 15%. And guess what? Swing failure pattern of the high. Okay, swing failure pattern of the high. Swing failure pattern of the low. Exactly on the daily. And now we're back into this daily exactly. So can we all just appreciate and understand? You have to start, if you seriously are here to make money, and I hope that the majority of my viewers are here because they want to take trading seriously. They're not just treating this as a game, they're not just treating this as a bit of fun, but you actually seriously want to make money in the markets. And if you are actually serious, if you actually want to stop being a moon boy, you actually want to stop being just a person that has no idea what they're doing, and you actually want to make money trading, well, this is seriously the only way that you can do this. Because if you're following F2 pool, if you're following some sort of news, you're always going to be late to the moves, and you cannot enter trades off of that information. What can you what can you enter trades on? You can enter trades based off of swing failure patterns. Guess what? You had that of the exact high and the exact low. No hindsight required, no anything else, like literally just trading the exact levels that I gave you. You would have made serious amounts of money with the short of the high of the swing failure pattern and the long after low of the swing failure pattern. Period. Undisputable. I'm sorry, but it's literally undisputable. And go back and watch the video that I done on the 23rd of February, which was literally labeled time to buy Bitcoin, and the exact levels where I was telling you that I was literally in a long position and where I was going to be taking profits on that trade. Okay, go back and watch that if you haven't already, and then you'll see that literally the exact levels that I gave you were exact high of the move, and then when the come back down, the exact low of the move, and where we were rejecting from right now. Okay, so if you actually seriously want to make money in this market, you have to seriously understand that these moves are happening because of technical analysis and because your bigger traders want to sell up at a daily to record the breakout longs, and they want to long after the swing failure pattern of the lows to basically record the shorts. Because guess what's happening up here? Late longs into the market providing liquidity. Here, late shorts into the market providing liquidity. Bigger traders need that liquidity to push price down. Bigger traders need that liquidity to push price back up. Now you're into your daily level of resistance. Surprise, surprise, you're getting a pullback, eh? So this really is the lower term time frame view on Bitcoin. You have these three major daily levels. Like, this is no different. These levels that I've been telling you for the past week now, like, these are so important levels. Like, I cannot underestimate these levels because they are truly all you need right now. And you could literally have been making serious money on these charts. So that is what we want to start with on the lower term time frame. We literally have a range high, we have a range low, and we have the midpoint of the range of this daily. Okay, your best trades are obviously taken off the low and the high of the range. The midpoint here can offer trades, but obviously they're not going to ever be as good as the high or the low of the range. Okay, so let's just remember that. But yeah, how about that for the start? reminding you that these levels are of utmost importance, of why it's important to block out all the news that other people are going to be saying about the F2 pool, the this, the that, the this, all these sort of random things that literally have no influence if you're a trader. Period. They literally have no influence at all, and you are literally a meme. You are literally a meme if you start to follow these things. Some people are memes where they talk about F2 pool, and some people are traders where they make money. What do you want to be, the trader or the guy that talks about F2 pool, which is just a total meme? I mean, come on, let's be serious now. Like, you can't argue with the fact these levels are literally dictating the whole of the Bitcoin market. You can't argue with that fact. You literally can't argue with that fact. So that's what I want to start off with here on the lower term time frames. Okay, your range high, your range low, your midpoint of the range, these are being respected absolutely perfectly. And for the higher term time frame, we'll get towards the end of the video of how we can expect this to break out. So the breakout of this range, okay, and I'm referring to this being the range high, 51,600, and this being the range low, that when we get a bigger breakout of this range, the strategies and the levels that we're going to be trading this towards. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very packed stream. I think we're going to go over a lot of things. I want to go over Ethereum though briefly. Okay, I want to go over Ethereum briefly. I want to give a more focus to Cardano and BNB. But I want to briefly talk about Ethereum here, okay? Just because I feel this is the less interesting of the four things that we're going to be covering tonight. I kind of feel Ethereum is the less interesting of the four. So we'll cover it briefly, yeah. Ethereum, let's just mark this out for you. So we're taking our Fibonacci from the absolute low of this move to the high of the move. Okay, you can see that we come into the CC Fibonacci support level. I don't think there should be any surprise that price tries to get bounces off of this CC support. How many times have we shown you this, where it's like literally the best Fibonacci region? And so yeah, price, obviously is attempting to find support around this CC Fibonacci. Okay, we're currently covering ETH BTC. This obviously can correlate to Ethereum USD, Ethereum USDT. So Ethereum currently still at this CC support. This is obviously such a crucial support level, because one could imagine that if we lose this CC support, then Ethereum is going to have a fairly large drop to the downside, I would have thought. Okay, well, we could be imagining this to come all the way back, I would have thought, down to around the origins of these impulses. So around 0.27, which would be a drop of nearly another 20% down on Ethereum. So this honestly for me is such a crucial support. But Ethereum is very disappointing. It's like the most disappointing altcoin. Doesn't really do anything. Every bounce that it tries to get, it just like gives back the whole move. Very disappointing. Altcoin doesn't really perform very well over recent weeks. Obviously the gas fees are really high, everybody. So this altcoin is not performing very well at all. You obviously still have your major downtrends. So this is still going lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Anything below here is still a lower high at the end of the day. So you could even do this, put a lower high and still continue down. Then you'd have your left shoulder, your head, and you could get the right shoulder here before another really big drop in price. So this is what I'd be aware of. The left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, head and shoulders pattern, which could see Ethereum drop another 20% to the downside. So obviously Ethereum looking really weak. It's forming a head and shoulders pattern, potentially with 20% downwards to come on the coin. This is the thing. You are at CC support. So I just want to highlight you are at CC support. This is obviously a really important support level. So I wouldn't personally, again, no financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm not a financial advisor. None of anything that I say in this video is financial advice. It's an entertainment, educational video only. But personally, I wouldn't sell ETH here because we're at CC support. So it's like, why would I short at CC support? I would have to see some sort of rise, because I would just never ever short here. This is really bad time to sell or short, in my opinion, even though it could go down another 20%. This for me is just like, I would never be able to short at this support. So that's just something that you have to, you know, acknowledge that although I could expect lower, I still would, you know, I still could not short in this moment in time, simply for the absolute fact we're at this CC support. So for me, I just have a rule where I would never, ever, ever, ever short on this level, you know. So yeah, that's something that you have to bear in mind. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't actually sell Ethereum here myself, but obviously everybody can do whatever they want. But I personally wouldn't. I'm going to try and find something for you all. Cool. Sí, stream en español. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Bitcoin for men, Bitcoin for men, Ethereum for boys. Time to buy Bitcoin. Buy low, sell high. And Doge is for dogs. Shout out to Dogecoin. You can't predict that it's going up forever. It respects the levels dictated by the charts. If you actually want to learn, chart champions and actually make some money. Yes, if you want to make money and learn, chartchampions.com. Yeah, obviously a lot of people got really, really bullish on Ethereum at the highs. And this thing ultimately has just been very big disappointment. You know, it has been coming down now for how long? 22 days. For the last 22 days, it's just been down and down and down. So yeah, my thoughts here on Ethereum. I suppose really it's not really got any sort of trades because, I mean, if anything, I'd have to say long. Personally, I would just never short into this CC. So the options you have on Ethereum are either long, because this is an area of support. So this is either a long region, or alternatively, just don't trade it. And this is what I would prefer to do. Just don't trade Ethereum, because, you know, that would be the only two options I would have. I would either have the option of long in ETH, because I definitely wouldn't short it here. So you have three options: long, short, or stay out of the market. Long on Ethereum is definitely an option. Short in ETH is something that I wouldn't do, and staying out of the market is also something that I feel is an acceptable option. So that's my thought process on Ethereum. If we lose this CC support, then I would imagine, unless we bounce off of 0.82, you could obviously do something that does look like this, to be fair, and get your fake out to the downside before a rise. You know, that wouldn't be out of the expectation. You know, that could be it could be expected that you fake out and then rise, to be fair. But ultimately, yeah, I definitely wouldn't short ETH here, because either from where we are here to about 0.28, this is a support zone. So this whole zone for me is support. So yeah, I wouldn't short Ethereum here for sure, because we're literally at support. If we lose this support zone, then yeah, Ethereum probably drops another, well, at that moment in time, 15% to the downside. So, you know, fairly obvious what it's going to do if it loses this support. You've got a 15% move to the downside. But as it stands, ETH is at support. I wouldn't short it or sell it where it is here, because you're obviously way too late for that. So yeah, that's my short-term opinion on Bitcoin, as I've talked you through those short-term perspectives, and I've taught you through my sort of short-term perspective on Ethereum. Let's do Cardano. Actually, let's do BNB first, because this is just do BNB. BNB, Bitcoin. BNB. And this is a chart I haven't looked at in so long. So BNB is obviously at all-time highs. And we will get back to, for the people that hate altcoins, we will get back to Bitcoin shortly. So we will get back to Bitcoin, and we're going to go over the high-term time frame perspective on Bitcoin. But this is just for a little bit of altcoins to keep everybody happy that loves alts. So what do we have going on here on the lower-term time frames on this coin known as BNB? Obviously, it's had massive moves up. It's at all-time highs right now. Okay, so we have a little bit of a We have the trying to find it. Trying to find this curve tool. We have a little bit of a parabolic trend. Very parabolic looking trend, which maybe has just broken out. So we have lost that. So we could then try and label this as some form of, this is obviously maybe a starting diagonal running flat. Let's just see how this looks like this. So this is clearly not going to be as long. The length of wave 3 to the length of wave 4. Topped out at a 1-to-1. But then we need to double check this. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so maybe we've done some form of Elliott wave of some sort of starting diagonal here. So starting diagonal into a running flat, into the impulse into the third, into your triangle in the fourth wave, impulse for the fifth. So there you've got your running flats. So 1, A, B, C. Okay, giving you another impulse for the third, giving you an A, B, C, D, E in the fourth, coming up for the fifth. Looks pretty legit now. A, B, C, D, E, impulse. Some form of here, A, B, C. So you have alternation between the 2 and the 4. In terms of, they were about the same length of time. But then if we take the length of the 2, the length of the 3 to the 5, that's a 1-to-1. So this is either doing one of two things at the moment. So this is either going to be doing another form of triangle type pattern, which we could say will either break to the upside, which would give you a new all-time high, or to the downside, which would be signal. Oh, no. Let's remove this, which would either, let's just do this one more time, which would give us, let's just say up to the highs. So you either have one of two options, I would have thought, here on this. Now this is either a completed fifth up here, which is basically the 1-to-1 of the third. And you're going to be looking for a really heavy retracement on this. Probably back to the start of around a second. I'd say you'd be looking for a pullback of around 60% drop. 50-60% drop to the downside, if that breaks to the downside. And then you would be, if you start to break down from these double bottoms and you break down from that descending triangle, then you'd be saying, yeah, this was the top of the fifth wave. The only way that this is invalid, because this is obviously too early to call at the moment because you're still inside the pattern. If you do something like this and you start to break out, then it's really likely that this is internal of the fifth still, and your fifth is still incoming. So obviously you don't have it. So it's kind of like on you don't really have it. I wouldn't really say you have a trade here on BNB because you're still inside of all of this internal pattern. So you've either got the breakdown, and then guess what? You have a 50% short to the downside, which is obviously a really, really, really good short. or alternatively break to the upside, and you're going to be at least looking at least past those highs, which gives you an increase of like 40%. So you'd have a, if you be a bit patient and you wait for a break, you'd have a 40% to the upside or a 50% to the downside. So that obviously offers really the best opportunities. Can you trade it in here? Nah, I wouldn't trade it in it. But that's kind of how I'd really view this. So you might just look down to the retest here first of all. But that's still 20% to the downside. It's kind of my thoughts on BNB. But I also feel that, I mean, I'm not bullish on this, by the way, so I'm not bullish at all on BNB. But, this is like the biggest fraud coin. So, CZ maybe just wants to pump his own coins. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see literally like a 50% drop. So, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. But yeah, that's my opinion on this. Where I feel like you got to like kind of wait for the best trade, where you either have that, you have a 50% move up, 40% move up, or at least 20% move short. This in here looks really choppy, just chopping around, nothing really going on in here. Just consolidating, isn't it? It's just consolidating at the moment. You don't really have a trade in this consolidation. Obviously, for scalping, yeah, you can scalp it all you want, but I'm talking about swing trades. So that's BNB. What do you think of that? What do you all think of BNB then? Oh, so many people are obsessed with Cardano. But yeah, I am not very bullish at all on BNB, and I feel BNB is not a good coin. So, okay, I don't like BNB at all. So that's my perspective of this coin. I really wouldn't be surprised if it just breaks down. But I also don't trade BNB, so it really makes no difference to me what this does. And I wouldn't trade the breakout, and I wouldn't trade the breakdown. So this is just for helping people. Like I'm definitely not going to trade BNB. I have no desire to trade BNB, and I really couldn't care less if it continues up from here or goes down. If I'm totally honest with you, I have no interest in trading this at all. So that's also something you need to bear in mind. I have zero interest in trading BNB. ADA BTC. So let's look at Cardano then. Another altcoin that I really haven't looked at very much, but obviously it is very impulsive to the upside. Up 400% over the past, literally few months. You're up nearly 500% in a few months. So obviously Cardano, congratulations, I suppose, to anybody that bought in on this. I have not bought in on Cardano. I hold no Cardano. And I can honestly tell you with total honesty, I honestly don't care that I've missed Cardano either. I'm not even on an exchange that can trade this coin. So basically, it's impossible for me to trade this. But Cardano looks really nice, yeah? So it looks like you went through an area of accumulation. So if we try and work out what went on here in Cardano. So Cardano, then, what did it do? Again, we are going to get to Bitcoin once we've ended Cardano. So we'll finish Cardano and then we'll go back to Bitcoin for the people that really want to know about Bitcoin. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying me doing the altcoins, smash up the likes. Let's try get it now. We got 2,500 people in here. Wow, crazy. If you enjoy me doing alts, if you're happy that I'm here for a live stream, smash up those like buttons. Let's get that to 1,500 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want me to do this altcoin Cardano. I'm doing this for you guys and girls because obviously I have no interest in trading it, to be honest with you. So if you appreciate me helping you out this evening, smash up those likes. Let's see if we can get it to 1,500. That will be a bit of a challenge, but I would love you all even more than I do now if you can take 1 second out of your day, hit the like button, turn it blue. We already smashed it. Yes. Yeah, a lot of people saying please go back to Bitcoin. I mean, it's hard to we'll get back to Bitcoin shortly. Do not worry for all the people saying go back to Bitcoin. It's not really doing anything at the moment, so it's not like we're missing anything massively urgent. So yeah, we will get back to Bitcoin shortly. Do not worry. So Cardano, what happened here then? Looks like it went through an extended sell-off. Is the volume like? You did have pretty nice volume at the lows, actually. So it looks like you had a wick off accumulation. So you had a bit of primarily your primary selling. You had your automatic rally. You've come down. You didn't even do you get a spring down here? Never got your springs. Bitcoin. I can see Bitcoin's pulling back here. We will just keep our eye on Bitcoin a second. As this is pulling back. I'm just going to have an alert set. And if we get the alert come off, we'll come back to Bitcoin. Let me set an alert here, and I'll set another alert there. Let me just do here one thing. I just need to manage something basically. So just bear with me a second, please. I need to do something on a trade. Literally 2 minutes and then we will be back. I need to just do something on this trade because we are trying to break down. La 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 la. Oh, don't glitch out on me now. Come on, don't glitch out on me. So annoying, this program. So annoying. It always glitches now. Every single time I try and use it. I'm not even going to be able to change it for 1 minute, I don't think. Oh my god. Yeah, you've seen quite a lot of shorts open back at the de-open. Okay, right, that's done. Again, what a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. What a surprise though, hey? You come back into your daily, you're starting to get this pullback. We'll get to Bitcoin if either of those alerts go off. Let's go back to Cardano. La la la. I love everybody's comments. La la la. Thanks, Daniel. No worries. Yeah, we'll get back to Bitcoin in a minute. This is just pulling back at the moment. There's no need to be worried. So, where were we? Where were we? So, yes. Yes, I was seeing, did we ever take the lows down here? Because sometimes you get really nice springs, but don't think we did ever get one. Yeah, so you never took any lows here. Which is fine. Or maybe actually our accumulation pattern started down here. Because if you look at the volume profile, your actual volume sell-off really started here. So this would give us actually maybe this was our automatic rally. We'll keep this level marked, but maybe this was actually our automatic rally here. Okay, how much difference did this have? 5%, hardly anything, but yeah. So I actually do think that this is slightly different. So I'd say actually you had your primary setting here. This was your automatic rally, and maybe even within here you had a secondary accumulation. So this is what like went through two phases of accumulation really. You had your first phase of accumulation. That is really bullish, to be fair. Like this is really, really, really bullish. So you went through almost two phases of accumulation on Cardano, where you had your initial phase of accumulation. This is obviously where your smart money is buying, down at the very lows. And you went through accumulation here for a good 300 days. Yeah. Well, yeah, this is really, 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 really bullish. So you went through nearly 1 year of accumulation, which then really looks like you broke out of that accumulation, but this was just the first test. So you got like a really nice rally of nearly 300% on your first automatic rally there. So you went through your accumulation periods. Maybe you could label this. Obviously, if this is our internal accumulation, maybe this was some form of your start of your breakout. You got your backup, and then you've gone, but this is obviously not so helpful for us now, but you already had your primary setting. Maybe this is your first automatic rally. This is where we're going to leave it. We've then obviously come down for our sign of strength. Okay. And then if we come down to a lower term time frame, we can see we broke the automatic rally high for that. Okay. Then we obviously come for our backup. So yeah, Cardano looks really bullish when you think of it like this, really, because you went through smart money accumulation. They get an automatic rally out of this, which really just gives you your first high. You then get a secondary test, which is really your, I guess we could label this almost a secondary test or a last point of supply. And you really are testing that down here. And then from that test, which is really, really, really bullish, because of the fact you can actually see here how this secondary test is also testing the primary selling or primary selling, however you pronounce it. You really went from this support resistance. You test that here on your secondary test. You then get a really big increase in price of 300% to the upside. That's your sign of strength. You get your sign of strength. And then look at this. Your high of the automatic rally. Okay, so this is your automatic rally. The high of that automatic rally gives you your backup. Okay, so that's when you get your backup. And after testing that backup, which as we can see here, was literally to the sats, you got an increase in price of another 83% in what? How long is that? In 11 days. Yeah, that is really crazy. Yeah, that's really bullish though. To be honest, that's really, really, really bullish. You know, I don't trade Cardano. I don't even really look at it. I've looked at it maybe once and I spent like 2 minutes on the chart. I honestly just look at it and I think I don't really care what's going on with it that much. But yeah, that's really, really, really bullish. Let's just go back to Bitcoin a second. Bitcoin pulling back here still. What were people saying in the comments? Daniel, go back to Bitcoin. Daniel, go back to Bitcoin. Well, I don't think I'll cover Cardano or anything. Nobody seems to care what I'm saying about the altcoins. Everybody just wants me to look at Bitcoin, which is really crazy. But I don't really know what you want me to say about this. It's not really doing anything that exciting. I mean, I don't know. Just for me, it's not really that exciting. We're rejecting literally off the daily level. There's no surprise about this. This gives you your intraday plays. You're pulling back from this. You're coming back up to this trend line. You got support 46575, 46442. Maybe we'll pull back to 6,440. That would be pretty nice. We'll add an alert and see what happens if we get there. But yeah, we're obviously about to backtest support. I'll remove this one. And I might take a long if we get to there shortly. So I might scalp that long. We'll wait and see. Let's go back to Cardano. You know, this is pretty interesting. I really do feel this is pretty interesting. So although I was thinking Cardano was looks really bad, obviously actually when you look at the technicals, to be fair, it looked really, really bullish when you look at it in a non-biased viewpoint. Accumulation, which is almost two forms of accumulation. So this is wick-off accumulation pattern. You go through a really nice wick-off accumulation. You get an automatic rally. You get literally the most perfect backtest in the world. You get another rally, and you get then once again almost the most perfect backtest in the world. Even if you were looking at the secondary automatic rally, you would have still bought in for a gain of 70% to the upside. So whether you were looking at this as the automatic rally high or this one, doesn't matter. You made 70 or 80% gains, and now it's obviously impulsing again. So in terms of where are you looking at your resistances, well, you're going to have a few. So obviously from your first rally high, oh wow, okay. Oh wow, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you have literally, as we're speaking, just hit the CC on Cardano. This could be a really, really, really big resistance, because this is honestly a really big resistance, I would say. So again, I hold no Cardano. I honestly couldn't care less that I've missed Cardano. But I really do feel, just as like we were talking about ETH, it's that big support. Like this is big resistance. This is big resistance on Cardano. Could it go straight through it? Yeah, obviously it could, but I would be surprised. I'd be surprised. This is a really big resistance on Cardano. So, I mean, if you're making 80% gains in a week and you don't take profits at the CC, are you even a trader? I suppose. Like, are you even a trader? Because you literally could see this pull back another, at least 15%, I would have thought. So even if you're really bullish on Cardano and you you manage to take profits and you buy back 15% lower, then obviously you have more Cardano at the end of the day. So it's like, this for me is a big region of resistance, 28. Not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I honestly got to, you got to know I'm not telling anybody what to do here. But I would say that this is a pretty nice resistance to pay yourself. Again, yeah. and don't be the guy that gets annoyed. You know, if you take profits here and it goes and it does just do this, you also have to get into the mind frame and the mindset of thinking you made money at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter if you take maybe, I don't know, 20% profits, 50% profits, and it continues up, because you're still making money. It's just, you don't want to get into that mindset of thinking, oh, I could have made even more. Oh, I really wish I didn't sell because I could have made even more money. Yeah, imagine that you don't take any profits and it just does that. And then, you know, you're going to kick yourself very hard thinking, why did I not take profits at the CC? You know, and that's obviously up to 0.3. So this CC is really from where you are here up to around 0.3, 0.32. You've got, yeah, around dot. So this is 0.0000032. So from where you are now to 0.0000032 is pretty big resistance. This is obviously a scammer, ladies and gentlemen. Never, ever, ever message anybody on WhatsApp. Please, no. We are never going to tell anybody to message us on WhatsApp. This is 100% a scam. If ladies and gentlemen, please remember, this is the internet and there are so many scammers in the space. So be very, very, very careful who you send your money to. Double check and triple check anything. If you ever contact anyone on WhatsApp, you can be 99.9% certain you'll have your money stolen. So be very careful. This is 100% a scammer. Okay, this is just definitely a scammer. So take a bit of care with that. But yeah, look at that then. You basically went through really nice accumulation, automatic rally, secondary test, sign of strength, back up, back into the CC. If you do break through this, well, yeah, you're probably going to be moving up to around 40, 42 sats, which is, that would be another increase of 50%. But I mean, I'm not really necessarily expecting that. I feel you're probably likely to get a pullback at this level, but yeah. That's really my thoughts on Cardano. Honestly, congratulations. I feel really good for anybody that managed to buy this down here. Absolutely, congratulations. You know, you've made a lot of money. So, congratulations. Honestly, well done. I didn't make any money on Cardano because I haven't traded it. But well done for anybody that has. But I would personally say that this is a take profit. Make of that information what you will. Not financial advice. So, there's that, eh? BNB, absolutely rubbish. I hate this coin. Cardano looks decent. You know, this is the other thing that you got to remember, that if you didn't buy Cardano on the sign of strength, you know, if you weren't buying Cardano here, you know, really you wanted to buy it accumulation, you have to remember that this is an awful time to buy. So I would 100% never, even if I had access to trade this, I would 100% never, ever, ever long here, because this is crazy time to long. You're literally longing into CC resistance and the thing's up 500% or whatever. You see how really bad idea that would be to long? I would never, ever, ever, ever long Cardano here, because this is just really, really, really FOMO if you bought there. So remember that. Yeah, I would definitely not buy Cardano where it is. Getting a bit of a bounce, trying to bounce. So there we go. That is that. I have a lot of people in the comments trying to troll me about saying F2 pool doesn't matter. That's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. I'm not going to comment on it. Thanks, Daniel. Would you mind saying out loud the values, because I cannot see the screen very well? Yes, no worries. I will. I suppose you want about the CC levels. I was saying those levels are Really the high resistance 0.000032 for me is a big resistance. Your actual top of the CC there is 0.00002895. Okay, and your support there is really 0.00002200. I mean, how confusing is it when there's so many zeros? Those are the levels. Yeah, this is a really bullish looking Cardano chart, but I just want to emphasize, if you're like me, for example, and you haven't traded ever, you don't trade Cardano, then you have to remember this is an awful time to buy. Okay, if you're in from lower, you're very happy, but buying into this coin while it's here is total FOMO, fear of missing out, and I think you'll kick yourself. It's just a really bad practice to buy anything that looks like that. You just got to say to yourself, okay, I've missed this move. Let's find the next one that looks primed to absolutely pop, So that's that. There are huge fundamentals apparently for this. Okay, fair enough. Which exchange do you trade on? I trade on Bybit. So that's my exchange of choice. And I'm more than happy to only trade there, to be honest with you. Apparently there's a hard fork coming out. Okay, that's fine. That's the exchange I use if you're interested. What are these? This is known as wick-off accumulation. So this is how you have to use volume, and this is how you work out whether something's in accumulation. So e.g. accumulation for higher prices, or distribution for lower prices, or you can start to look at like reaccumulation. So you might have had like, and obviously it's not 100% guaranteed that this works out, but you can look for like a reaccumulation. So I suppose on Cardano, what you would have had is, I mean, I don't spend any time really going through the alts, so this is just maybe what we would have had, I suppose. Bit of a triangle maybe, I suppose, that you had the impulse, bit of a triangle that broke out, back tested, moved up again, I suppose. 60%. Anyway, all this is irrelevant to everybody now, so I'm not going to spend any more time on it. But yeah, that's my analysis on that. Anyway, we're done with Cardano now. Yeah, so Bitcoin on the medium term then. Obviously, my lower term time frame is we are really simply in a range, and I love it when we're in range bound environments. I really do, because what happens? You come to the highs, everybody gets really bullish. This is obviously a good time to short. You come to the lows, everybody gets really bearish. It's obviously a good time to long. Middle of the range is obviously doesn't offer the best trades in the world. It offers scalp trades, but really it doesn't offer very good trades. Your best trades are at the low and highs of the range. Obviously, if we break out of this range, how can you be looking for your next targets? Well, what you could be saying is really simply, if you have a range, which we do, if you break that range, you can get your targets by taking a measured move of the range. And then if you break to the upside of the range, you would be looking for further upside. And if you break to the downside, you'd look for further downside. That would bring you up to around basically a new all-time high. So you could say if you break this daily, you could move up for the measured move of the all-time highs. If you break down from here, well, look at this, you'd move down towards your lower daily, which is around $38,000. So essentially, if you just remove this a second, you could essentially say that you have a move like this. If you break the lower the range, look for around $38,000. If you break the higher the range, you could look towards the all-time high. But until proven otherwise, you are just really simply in a range on Bitcoin. So that's the way that you'd look for targets. If you break the lows this daily, if you break the highs, I mean, I've said it before, you obviously, I don't think that you'd go straight to all-time highs. You have quite a lot of resistance at $56,000, but the $56,000 is obviously going to be an intermediate level if we break up, that is. So yeah, I mean, honestly, my opinion on the Bitcoin is really highly formulated from the stock market. So many of you may or may not know, my background as a trader is from the stock market. So I didn't start trading cryptocurrency when I first started trading. I went through trading the stock market first. So I was trading the stock market, and then I found cryptocurrency from trading stocks. And I still love the stock market, okay? And my influence, recognizing the correlation between the stock market and Bitcoin, is that personally, yeah, I totally agree that the best trade of the past 24 hours was the long off of a swing failure pattern. But I also recognize that if the stock market crashes, I feel that there's very high likelihood that Bitcoin also crashes. So I feel that it's of utmost importance to track what the stock market's doing, because it is really giving you heads up. I will show you another example from literally just before I started this stream of why it was highly likely Bitcoin would have pulled back here. Okay, so if you see Bitcoin pulling back here, well, have a guess what the stock market done. Okay, the stock market started its pullback. So when you recognize the correlation between the stock market, which obviously bounced earlier, okay, Bitcoin, what did it do? It bounced earlier, and then the stock market started to pull back, and well, then Bitcoin starts to pull back. Like, it's kind of just copying it. So you have to really remember that the stock market, the Bitcoin is almost correlated to the stock market right now. You have to know that things go through correlations, then they decorrelate, or do you get inverse correlations? And right now there is a strong correlation between Bitcoin and the stock market. So that's really, 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 really important to remember, because if you forget that or you don't know that, you're at such a disadvantage. So it's so important that you know that. Thank you for the analysis on ADA. I smashed the like button. You are very welcome. These are not indicators. Okay, so these are not indicators. Lots of people asking, what indicator do I use for the daily and weekly? Yeah, these are not indicators. Okay, so this is manually added onto the charts. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn how to mark out your weeklies, how to mark out your dailies, obviously we do have over at Chart Champions all the educational material. So if you want to learn how to mark out your weeklies, if you want to learn how to mark out for your dailies, this is pretty good because you can learn about that here. And really pretty cool, we are just updating all the learning modules as we speak. Like, this is literally brand new. So we have just updated all of the learning modules, new interface, new layout, new order of learning. Like, this is such an improvement that basically we look at the feedback of what people give, and the feedback that had been highly requested was that the learning modules needed a new order because it was slightly confusing. So we listened to the feedback and we integrated that. And so we have now gotten the new learning module layouts with new videos added and a new order to learn in. So yeah, if you want to basically learn everything about what we're doing here with our trades, you want to actually understand how to do it, then yeah, pretty good news, because you can learn off of the website, and on top of that, we've just increased or made better, improved the layout of things. Like, this is really, I'm really happy with the progress that this has made. So yeah, what a time if you're interested in learning to learn. Obviously we will say this as well, this is absolutely free. If you just want to start with the beginners series, the absolute beginner stuff, this is absolutely free on the website. Okay, so you can learn absolutely free. I'll post the link in the description here, and just know, absolutely free. You can start that course. So there's no commitments required, no payments, anything like that. This is just a course designed to help people get into the basics of trading. With your introductions, trade sizes, leverages, obviously Bybit tutorial, which I have left in here. If you want to trade on Bybit where we trade, this is our affiliate link if you're interested in checking out that exchange. I personally absolutely love it. But yeah, all of that information is free in the beginners. And then if you want to take things a bit more seriously and you actually want to, learn how the market's moving, then we've got that trading course set out in the modules here. So obviously pretty advanced stuff that it gets to at the end. But yeah, I'm really happy with the new changes that we've made. So that's all over on chartchampions.com. You got all your videos, learning modules, checklists, cheat sheets, glossary. If you don't understand what the terms mean, you can learn about the terms, look at your cheat sheets. If you want to learn about bump and run patterns, Elliott wave, open interest, head and shoulders, volume, wedges, and just cheat sheets, Anyway, what's happening here then? So Cardano still on that CC. And, this is what we talk about respect. Look at this. He hit the CC once down, twice down. Really, really good respect. BNB, nothing. Ethereum, down a little bit. And Bitcoin, just really range bound here. You almost got a range within a range. Let's see what people are saying. 4-hour candle just born. Yes. Oh, we've just started Eagle time. Will there be a dark mode coming? Yeah, I love dark mode everything. So that is a good point. We do need to add dark mode because I'm a dark mode everything fan. So yes, I agree that needs to be added. The modules are addictive. Amazing job. I'm very happy to read that. We've put in hours upon hours upon hours and upon hours of work. So it's good to read that you like it. Do I think it's the end of the bull market? Really the answer is no, unless we lose support. So what my theory is this is such a big support. Like while we maintain support, it's hard to say that the bull market's over because we're literally at support. But if you lose that support, then it's highly likely that you're going to be getting a heavy pullback, at least to that next daily, which was again around $38,000. So, this is support until proven otherwise. This is resistance till proven otherwise. And I do think that you don't really want to get into the perspective of, let's look for $100,000 Bitcoin, or let's look for let's look for $5,000 Bitcoin. It's like, well, you have massive levels prior to each of those levels. So it's like trade level to level. And trading is really not that difficult. Like I truly feel most people lose money in trading from a lack of a plan. Too much fear at the lows. People are fearful at the lows and selling all their bags when they should be looking for longs. People are, literally, that video 2 days ago, we made that video while the market was in extreme fear. Extreme fear the market was in. And I was happily accumulating long positions because I knew what we were going to be pushing to the daily. And then the exact same, what happened yesterday, I knew that this was a good short position. And if you followed me and you watched my videos, you know that I was shorting this yesterday. So you see how my emotions are really good in check, that while everybody was really fearful in selling, I was buying. I knew where my target was. We hit target and I am selling while everybody else is buying. So it's like most people lose money because they are buying up here and they're selling down here. And I'm selling up here and buying down here. It's like, it's actually not that difficult, but there we go. I guess I have a lot of experience doing this, which is obviously going to be helpful. What is my stance? I must admit, I'm still a stock market bull, so I'm still bullish on the stock market. I'm not that bothered about this pullback. On the stock market, I view pullbacks as like more opportunities to buy. So I don't really short the stock market, unless there's a massive downtrend, and then I will short, like in, what was that, December 19, when we had that stock market pullback. I was shorting on that, but it's very rare for me to short on the stock market, I must admit. So yeah, it's very rare for me to short the stock market. Overall, this isn't a massive uptrend, and it's very dangerous to try and short the stock market, because most of likely it just recovers and recovers and recovers and recovers. You know, you could have lost so much money trying to short this, because like up, down, you know, every dip is a good buying opportunity, and for me anyway. Again, people can do whatever they want, but I'm really bullish on the stock market still. I don't really see a need to be very bearish. Obviously, there's a really big potential, and there's lots of talks about a really big stock market crash, but we haven't seen that yet. And, you know, people can speculate about this, but until I actually start to see this crash that people are speculating, it's just like, that's all it is for me at the moment, speculation and noise, because we haven't actually started to lose any major supports yet. So until we actually start to lose a major support, I struggle to buy into this sort of massive crash that some people are thinking it's going to happen. You know, we haven't lost any major support yet. So yeah, that's my opinion on the stock market. The same really applies there for Bitcoin, doesn't it? We haven't actually lost any major support yet. So, but that said, if the stock market pulls back, I would definitely expect Bitcoin to pull back, to be honest with you. And you have to remember that there have been really, 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 really good opportunities for short positions on this Bitcoin chart. So, yeah, trade the range until it breaks, I suppose. You know what to do if we break the range low. You know what to do if we break the range high. Let the market now do what it wants. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I was thinking that we could have a really cool interaction with everybody, like a really cool sort of community games night. And I know for a fact we're going to lose a lot of viewers by doing this, but I'm not that bothered. What I want to do is run a little bit of a really fun game, or for me anyway. I think it'll be really fun. We've done a few of these in the Champions group, and it works really well. So what I want to do is I want to do a games session here. This is for everybody watching right now. What we're going to do, well, and then we'll get back to Bitcoin. You know, this gives us a little bit of a break. So we're going to do a bit of a games night right now. So what we're going to do is a quiz. Okay. And then we'll get back to Bitcoin after this. But, you know, for the next 15 minutes, let's have some fun. Friday night, let's do a quiz. Who is up for a quiz? If you're in the Champions group, we've been doing these quizzes over the last few nights, and I've personally really enjoyed it. And a lot of other people have said that they really enjoyed it. So if you want to join the quiz, you can join the quiz. And let's have some fun on stream and see who is the mastermind. Who is going to win #1 place. Okay, let me set this up because I really want to do this. I will make a new room called Quiz. Okay, this is open for everybody. Absolutely free. If you want to join the quiz, well, I guess I'll give everybody the Discord link in case they aren't in the Discord. I will send the Discord link for anybody that's not in it. Okay, that is the invite link. If you want to join the quiz, just click on accept invite and we will start a quiz. Quiz time. Quiz time. I will just set up the permissions for the quiz. Okay. Permissions. Everybody can do this. Let's just make sure. View, manage, send messages. Okay, we should have everything set up for the permissions now. Let's get the quiz started. Okay, so we are ready for the quiz. This should be fun. Quiz time. This is going to go quick. I am expecting a lot of quickness. But what we will do, we'll start it in 2 minutes, I suppose. For the people that maybe aren't in the Discord at the moment, I'll give this a few minutes for people to trickle in. And we'll start the quiz at, let's say, 13. So 1 more minute. We'll start the quiz in 1 minute. So if you haven't already, get in quickly, because this quiz will start in 1 minute. Then we'll get back to Bitcoin. We also have these alerts for if something happens. Wow, Ethereum pulling very back. Very back. My English, man. Ethereum is pulling back hard. Cardano's still up against this resistance. Ethereum literally dropping off a cliff. Bitcoin doing nada. Nada. So who's ready for the quiz? We have a few different categories. I suppose we could vote on a category. What category shall we do? These are the categories that we have an option of. How do we look at this again? The category that we have we could do sports. We can do general knowledge. We can do all of these ones here, basically. Astronomy, arts, anime, Disney, food and drink, general, Harry Potter, Star Wars. We'll start off with a general knowledge, I think. So who's ready? We're going to start now. Let's start a quiz. Good luck to everybody. And let's see who wins. Question number 1. What level is a blue dragon in RuneScape? 10 questions that we got here. I have no idea. Level 100. I have no idea about the RuneScape stuff. Or what I will actually have to do on this, before I forget, is add in a slow number of Betty Boop cartons. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Nobody has got the answer at the moment. But this is, look at how many people we actually have playing in the quiz. Nobody's got the answer. I have no idea about RuneScape, so I really don't know the answer. But this is pretty funny that nobody actually knows. The answer was 105. Nobody got the answer right. We have no big RuneScape fans in here, I suppose. Which is a surprise, because I know we have loads of World of Warcraft fans. Next question starts in 20 seconds. I can't believe no one guessed 105. Oh, this is the next question. In which year was Skype Communications acquired by Microsoft Corporation? 1991? No. 1990. Well, Skype by Microsoft. I actually have no idea, so I'm just going to have to guess. 2001? Well, what did that say? I missed the hint. India won their second ODI Cricket World Cup. Oh, somebody got the answer. 2011. Well done, El Diego. Got it right, mate. Next question in 20 seconds. Question 3 of 10. So far, I've had absolutely no idea on any of those questions. Bitcoin's still doing nothing. Look at this, man. This is insane. Oh, wait, we'll wait for the next one patiently. What is Luffy's signature attack in One Piece? This is an anime question. One Piece is anime, but I honestly must admit I have no idea what her secret signature attack is. This is not good. The host of the quiz has absolutely no idea about the answers. But Starts with a G and ends with an I. Oh, Gum Pistol. Well done to Spy Rover. We got a anime fan. Oh, come on. What we need is this is what I'm saying. We need a Bitcoin quiz. This would be really cool, actually, if we get some questions for a Bitcoin quiz. And then we can actually see who is the most knowledgeable about Bitcoin, or like a technical analysis quiz. How fun would that be? Like a Bitcoin or technical analysis quiz would be really, really, really good. Rather than these random questions. Oh, got what I got. Name the artist. Got what I got. These questions, man, this is hard. Who? Jason? I don't even know who this is. I've never heard of this person in my life. Got what I got. I've never heard of this guy. Oh, he's a country music guy. That's probably why. Not my style. Air is 21%. Air is 21% oxygen, 78. Yep. Somebody's already got the answer. That one was easier. Nitrogen and 1% other gases. That was a quick round. Next question soon. Bitcoin still pulling back slightly. Who is the Rosanne show? I have no idea about any of these. The correct answer was DJ. Man, this is embarrassing, right? I have not known these questions. I've never even heard of this show in my life, if I'm totally honest with you. Never in my life have I heard of that show. Bitcoin. No, somebody beat me up the first one that I knew. This was easy, man. Darth Vader, of course. Who got this? Spy Rover again. This guy's quick. Oh, man. That guy is quick. You deserve that. That's the first one that I was very, very, very confident in. Well, I did know nitrogen, but I was too slow for this as well. But, God damn it, man. You have to be very quick on the keyboard to get this, no? Ooh. New Zealand. Yeah, I didn't know, to be honest. It was New Zealand. Next question coming up in 20 seconds. Bitcoin, still doing nothing. Well, this helps us pass the time while we wait for something, eh? While we wait for a move on Bitcoin. I knew it! It was Sega again. Someone beat me. That's Sega, no? It's not Sega. Who? Sun Microsystems. What? That looks like Sega. Everybody thought it was Sega. I thought it was Sega as well. Sun Microsystems. Wow. I was sure that looked like Sega. Trees. Acorn? What? Oh my god, I cannot think of a single tree. Oh my mind has gone blank. Oak tree, of course. palm tree. My mind is all absolutely blank. I honestly am giving up on this. Can't even think of a tree, mate. This guy got one. See who won then. It's going to be pretty crazy. Just going to post the results now. I got 0. I got a proud 0. It's an epic fail. Have we missed the picture? Should post the results of who was the winner. Oh, here we go. I need to pin this really quickly. So the winner, Spy Rover, is the winner. Surprise, surprise. That guy was quick. He deserved the win. Spy Rover, second Sanjay, third Porton Rules, GG Grandpa, Kariaki, Trendline Sabotage, El Diego, Vince, Chiefs, and Billons. Well done to Spy Rover with 6 correct answers. That is good. You can have that pin, mate. In all the glory. Spy Rover, well done for that, mate. And we are making our way down on Bitcoin. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. So I was thinking that we will come to 4440. We hit there 4448. We currently got $8 of what I was thinking we might bounce. Let me see here. $8, bro. $8. I have my take profit $8 lowered. I'm gonna hold. Come on. If someone can just dump down into that take profit, please. I need $8 lower. Come on. If you want to do me a favor, dump some Bitcoin into the take profit because it's literally missed by $8. Yay! There we go. Thank you. Thank you for the faithful helping me out there. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Well, what a day, hey? What a nice day. So I suppose I will do this now. I'm going to scalp a long position here. What I could do is put this on onto the stream account. That would be pretty good, shouldn't I? Should I do that? Yeah, we'll put this on the stream account. Let me log in and we'll take some trades on stream. Let me do this. I need to switcheroo onto a random account. I need to change this around, so let's do... Let's go and log in here. So we now have a random account here to play with, eh? So yeah, basically for me, my opinion on this is we've just... well, I mean, I'll just really quickly run you down what was happening here. So really simply, how has the day progressed? Well, bigger than the day now. We went from the low of the daily to the high of the daily to the daily here, where we got a 3% bounce to the upside, but ultimately continued down to the low of the daily. We got our move to the high of the daily. We got our move to the intermediate daily. We rejected off the intermediate daily, and we've just come down into, my opinion, the first support that we could expect today. My main accounts was short, but I have hit my take profits, and what I'm happy to do here, we've only got a really small account, but I'm happy to take a little long. because, hey, why not? So I have just taken this very small long. This is only a small account. This is just something that we can play around with, see what happens. I'm happy to long this little dip so we can see how this goes. I'll either get totally wrecked or have a nice bounce. We'll wait and see, hey? We'll wait and see. But who enjoyed the quiz? Who enjoyed that quiz? I thought it was fun. Yeah, I thought that quiz was fun. There's also an even better quiz, which is the guess the song quiz. But for the guess the song quiz, I know that I'll definitely be banned by YouTube for like playing all these songs. But hey, should we just get like banned from YouTube and just play the songs? I kind of want to. Let's think. How could I block out the sounds? Yeah, we can actually play the guess the song. I need to put on like headphones and we can play guess the song quiz. I'm pretty sure. If I put on these, I want to play the guess the song quiz. It's really, really, really fun. I need to put on headphones. And we're gonna play guess the song quiz, yeah? This is honestly a really brilliant quiz. While at the same time, we'll see what happens here. But we are gonna play guess the song quiz. So I'll send out the link for anybody that wants to play guess the song quiz. Basically, it plays a random song, and you guess the song. Surprise, surprise, surprise! You guess the song. Let's invite anybody in case they're late joining. I'll put this link in the Discord. Sorry, in the YouTube again. That's the invite link for the Discord if you're not in. We're going to play Guess the Song quiz. Honestly, this one is really fun. So what I need to do is I need to create a new channel that is called a voice channel. And it's Guess. We're just going to call it Musico. Music. We're going to call it music. We are going to join the music channel. I will need to unmute this website. Oh no, we get all these dots. Oh, let's just make sure we don't hear loads of people speaking because that would not be good. We do not want people speaking. You got to be quiet during this video because we got to listen, you know, you got to listen. So basically, to join in on this quiz, all you need to do is join the music room. We got so many people in the music room. It's going to be pretty crazy. You join the music room. And then you join the quiz. Let me remind myself really quickly how we start. Because I love this game. Oh, come on, Bitcoin. Get a bounce. We will keep our eye on Bitcoin on the other screen. You have to remember, these things take time. You can't expect it to instantly bounce. And we're going to play the music quiz. So plug in. Music quiz. Right. Who is ready for the music quiz? Make sure you got headphones because you need to hear the music. And what you do is you do start hyphen quiz. Okay. And we're going to start the music quiz now. And I'm pretty sure this will sound good. You'll be able to hear it and we'll play. So 3, 2, I haven't even checked this. Let's just see really quickly what the volume's doing. Okay. We'll take a really quick look at this before we start the quiz. Let's see how this position is doing. Oh man, there's too many monitors open. Where is the screen? I've lost. Did I close Bybit? Where is it? No, we've still got it open. So we're still in this long position. We're going to see how that progresses by the end of the quiz. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Oh, somebody started the quiz. Somebody else started the quiz. I was taking too long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's see who wins. I love this quiz so much. What? This is a French song. I have no idea. It's some French song. I have no idea. Never heard of this in my absolute life. It's some random French song. This is Green Day, no? No, this is Linkin Park. Numb, no. Linkin Park, What I've Done. Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, I knew it was Pink. Oh, Avril Lavigne. I have no idea. They all sound the same, no? I don't know. Pink, Avril Lavigne. Since You've Been Gone, that's who it is. But I don't know who sings that song. Oh, Since You've Been Gone. Kelly Clarkson. Jungle Drum. I like this song. This is a good song. Jungle Drum. Ah, this is a tune. This is a tune. My heart is beating like a jungle drum. This is a good song. I like it. Crazy Right Now. Beyonce, everybody knows this. Beyonce. Crazy in Love. What did I say? What did I say? Because I didn't say Crazy in Love, but that's what it is. What did I guess? Crazy Right Now. Crazy in Love, not Crazy Right Now. I recognize this song. Fun. Wake Up. I've never heard this song, but it's actually pretty good. Sounds pretty decent. I feel for the people that are just in YouTube and can't hear any of this. This is ASAP Rocky, no? ASAP Rocky with Drake. Drake's also in it. I love this song. Bring up to the crib, maybe we can solve it. Oh, I love this song. This is a tune. This is a tune. That is a tune, that one. What is this? ABBA. Well, I'm too late. It's Raining Men. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. I like this song as well, but I'm so bad at remembering the names. I like this song though, it's pretty good. Good song, good song. No idea what this song is. Never heard this in my life. Jukebox Hero. This is some sort of rock band. Broken game. To be honest, it looks like the leaderboards isn't working. This works every time we've played it in the group. But I guess instead of having thousands and thousands of people, we don't have this many people normally. This is good fun. I love this. I've never heard this song either. How is our trade going? Our trade is still going. $30 of profit. But this could obviously end in a loss. Who knows? Why are these songs so hard? Like, I've never heard of any of these songs, I swear. Oh, this is Macklemore. That's Macklemore, 100%, yeah. We'll put our hands up like the city can't hold us. Like the city can't hold us. This is the moment, the night is the night. Well, they go stand up like the city can't hold us. Like the city can't hold us. Tune. Oh, have we had a glitch? Quiz is glitched with 2 songs left. No, it glitched with 2 songs left. I think we had way too many people trying to guess. Yeah, F. Press F to pay your respects, guys. The bot is broken. The bot has broken. Well, what a shame that is. I have no idea what's going on. The bot broke. The bot has broke. Too many wrong answers. Yeah, maybe. How's our trade going then? So how fun was that? We had some fun. We made $50. We're all winners, yeah. We're all winners. We had some fun on the quiz. We made $50 during the quiz. And hey, that's my lunch money sorted. Let's take some profits and let's just I really don't know. I really don't know what's going on with the quiz. I'm very sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Sing the next song for us. Should I sing the next song? All right, yeah, that's a deal. I'll sing this next song, and you, ladies and gentlemen, have to guess the song. Let me get some background music going. Of course. I'll sing you a song, and whoever guesses it right is the winner. You know, we got 2 songs left. We got 2 songs left, don't we? So that basically, being the host of the quiz and the bot has let us down, there's no option but me to take on the responsibility of awfully. I warn you, your ears might bleed. Your ears might bleed, but I will have to sing the next 2 songs. So here we go. Hope you're ready, ladies and gentlemen. Let me think of which song that I want to sing. I will sing... Maybe we'll do 1 Spanish and 1 English. Let me think of the song. We'll sing 1 Spanish, 1 English, okay? Whoever guesses first is the winner. What song shall I sing in Spanish? What the hell am I gonna do? The thing is, I'm not very good at singing any of these songs. This could be embarrassing. But I'm going to do it for the team. I'm going to do it for the team. I'm just thinking of one that I can maybe sing just a little bit well. Let's do this. And what I will sing is... Da, 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 da. We will do this one. Let's just really quickly do a final check on the trade. That trade is now in $90 of profit. Just hit $100 profit. Bam, ladies and gentlemen. $100 profit on the trade. Give me a thumbs up if you made some money on that trade. You can take profits with me now. That's $100 profit. Yay! We're all making money on the stream and having fun. How brilliant is that, yeah? How brilliant is that? Make sure you lock in profits. Make sure you lock in profits because we are getting that bounce. Oh, I've got too many monitors underway. $100 of profit. Make sure you take some profits. Now let's sing the last two songs. So where I've got too many things going on. Right. I'm gonna sing it now for the amusement of everybody. You can have a good old laugh at this, eh? I love this song, by the way. Vamos, let's go. Oh no, I just realized this is playing out loud from this. I need to adjust this into my headphones. Otherwise, everybody's going to know. I think this is the right one, no? Right, here we go. Time for embarrassing. Whoever guesses first, let's see. I'll wait for it to get to the Spanish part. It's got a bit of an intro. You got to get through this instrumental. Let me. Vamos, here we go. Deja a tus amigas ahí atrás que nos vamos en un baje escondido. No vamos pa toxiquegos. Y ahí no como. I cannot sing, brother. Mamá. Que yo no hay marcha atrás, una noche sentí. No es tan fácil, baby, que yo soy para ti y tú eres para mí. Nunca me dejes querer. Una nada, contigo siempre, baby. Yo no quiero dejarte esta vez. One day you'll love me again. Yes, Igor. Me for sure. One day you'll wake up feeling how I've been feeling. Baby, you'll knock at my door. I've killed the song. I know I've killed the song. This is the worst singing in the world. You can't even call it singing, but I love the song. It does make me vibe. And Bad Bunny, man. This guy, legend Bad Bunny. Sé que estoy con... Quizás en el fondo, otra baby me escribe, nunca le respondo. La vida devuelve tarde redondo. Yo no vivo. Oh, no puedo. Right, this is it. This is bad. Let's pause this song. Who was the winner of that, by the way? The actual official winner, because the song was called One Day. It was Igor. Well done, Igor. Igor, the legend of it all. That was probably the worst singing you've ever heard in your life. This is why I am not a singer and I am a trader. As we continue to make profits, by the way, on this rise in price. Still making money on this one, by the way. This is why you're here, to make money. You're not here to hear me sing, but I gotta continue. And now we'll do an English song. And hopefully we'll sing it a little bit better. What should I do for an English song? Oh, I know it has to be, doesn't it? Has to be this. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? We're about to start the next song. Here we go. Bitcoin, please go to moon. Top going sideways now. Yes! Tony Vice say we're going down to 1K, but Mr. Novacrash say we have bottomed out. Bottomed out, Tony Vice. Cody Rise is bullish. Bottomed out, Tony Vice is bearish. Big Nova Crash is bullish. Please let's go to moon. Please go to moon. Stop going sideways now. Novnivice say we're going down to 1K, but Mr. Novacrash say we have bottomed out. Bottomed out. Oh man. Literally, I'm telling you this, yeah. When lockdown ends, I'm buying out a club and we are going to like get a nightclub for the chart champions and we're going to have Novacraps bullish blasting out on the speakers. I'm telling you, we're going to blast out Novacraps bullish like nobody's ever heard it before. That is happening, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That is happening. We will get that club and we will do a meetup and we will blast Novacraps bullish. Anyway. Hope you've enjoyed that. Hope you made some money with me on that trade. You see how we managed to predict exactly as predicted the exact level where we'd be bouncing from. Hey, anybody ever tells you hindsight, $200 profit on that trade? Obviously, I'm not really hyped about $200, but the thing is, yeah, I'm just happy it worked out. Hopefully people watching this video made some money with us. There you go. Yeah, so I think we might wrap it up. Tony Vice is bullish. I hope you enjoyed the quiz. I can take this off. Wow, these are like noise cancelling or something, because that sounds really weird now I've taken this off. Tony Vice is bullish. Man, I can't believe how badly I singed one day. That actually, the more I think about that, the worst. Actually, that was probably the worst singing, because it sounded like I was speaking. Yeah, that was bad. Oh, I should have sung this song. You can just listen to me vibe. I'm like, whenever I'm trading, I'm always listening to music. I cannot trade without listening to music, I'm telling you. La curiosidad no mata y no aguanto, no quise tener, solo dime cuándo. Entonces que tú y yo bien sabemos, es diferente cuando nos comemos. This is me every day. I put on my music, I start trading, and I make money. This is just my life. I'm at my happiness. I'm at my happiest when I got my tunes. I got my money making machine, and we just vibe all day long, catching moves to the exact bottom, exactly as predicted. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Curiosidad me mata y no aguanto, no quise tener, solo dime cuándo. Es que tú y yo muy bien sabemos, es diferente cuando nos comemos. Furiosa, furiosa. I want to put an agua de Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know agua de Jamaica, put agua de Jamaica conmigo ahora mismo. Tiempo que donde momento. Ese Dios. Let's buy some more. Panty. Cabas ready. Baby. Agua Jamaica pat me. Vida. a todo cuerpo pidas que nos dure toda la vida. Como me pidas una noche de sexo que nos dure toda la vida. Cállate, pensamiento que te bendiga. Te lo mento, te lo mento, tú la lento. Te lo mento, dentro. Tú la lento. Siento. Con vida, me todo lo que me pidas. Una noche de sexo que nos dure toda la vida. I am very sorry for making your ears bleed, but at least we're making money at the same time, eh? Que la vida. Why-yo-yo. This is how the market makers move, hey? This is how the market makers move. They're gonna pile in. They're gonna buy it up while listening to the reggaeton. Why-yo-yo. Que nos dure toda la vida. Una noche de sexo que nos dure toda la vida. I'm going to take profit too now, ladies and gentlemen, as we had another move here. I'm having to do this on my other account because I get bored when I trade at $20,000. La, la, la. No te dejes ir, no te dejes a mí, tú te das ganas y yo también, tú te das CP, a mí también. Hey, yeah. We need to clear this high volume node. We really need to clear that. Otherwise, we're going to get another retest, I think. We really need to clear that high volume node. We. Beach. So we're at this high volume node resistance at the moment. So it's really likely that we're going to come back and test this 31 mil. Man, when I put on my headphones, when I put on my headphones, man, I become a different trader. Oh man, I have so much fun. Literally, I love it. I love it. Well, there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I am gonna wrap it up. So I recommend. I'm basically I'm out of drink. So yeah, hopefully you made some money with me on that scalp. That would have been nice. Give back to the community and all that. So hopefully you made some money on this one. Just a quick scalp. And I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to say thank you ever so much, everybody. I really hope you've enjoyed. I've had a lot of fun, as always. I love doing the streams. I love you all so much. Honestly, I love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the amazing community that we have. We'll be back for more. And until then, have a brilliant evening. Have a brilliant weekend. I suppose I'll end with saying, any news that I'll end with? I'll end with the Champions live stream, I suppose. That's the next live stream that I'm doing. So if you're interested in the next Champions live stream, 28th, which will be on the 28th, that's what we got next. This is the Champions live stream. Obviously, I jump on stream and delete all my technical analysis, start it from scratch, end with a setup at the end of it. So if that sounds interesting to you, that's what I'll have on Sunday the 28th. This is obviously a members webinar, sorry. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed. Hope you saw the skills, #skills. Take profits. Well, I'm closing it because I'm off for the evening, to be honest with you. I'm done. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a brilliant weekend. Thank you ever so much, everybody. And trade safe out there. Trade safe. Cheers, everybody. Thank you and goodbye. Actually, no. I was going to say I'll end with a... Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up because I kind of want to... I got things to do this evening now. So anyway, hope you've really enjoyed. I'm really bad at ending. I'm really bad at ending the streams. Thank you, everybody. Trade safe. You know the really important levels on Bitcoin. And yeah, just remember, if there is a stock market crash, I do expect a heavy pullback on Bitcoin. So take care. Do not get wrecked on Bitcoin by refusing to short. Bitcoin is okay to short. Do not be scared to short Bitcoin. Thank you, everybody. Cheers and goodbye.